Hi all, this is Leah Gill, Leah's Tidy World, and this is my second lo-fi update. I figured I'd do a walk and talk because I've been trying to get more exercise in. It's really difficult to find the motivation, but I figured I'd walk for a little bit longer on my way home to get that extra walk in. And what happened, I realized something should have been on my wish list, and I put it on there, pearl earrings, because my old ones I have stopped reaching for, and I want big ones but I can never find them, so I put them on the wish list and keep a lookout for them. But anyway, while searching I found another pair that was not on my wish list, so if I buy it instead then that would be cheating. And I basically used to think, now I heard a lot of minimalists or people who do low buys do like put things on a separate wish list, on a wish list. Why am I saying separate? I'm gonna put it on a separate wish list, but anyway, first things first, they put it on a wish list and they wait for it, and they say a lot of times that they forget the item, so they realize it wasn't as important to them after all. No, I thought that was useless, because to me, if I remind myself of an item, then I keep more of them in mind, so I want to do more shopping for more things. So I thought that wouldn't work for me, but faced with this dilemma of not wanting to miss out, but at the same time wanting to succeed in my low buy, I thought it would actually be a good idea to put it on a separate wish list, which I might call the waiting wish list, just so I don't confuse the two wish lists. And then I decided on waiting for a month at least. So I have two things on there. I found another pair of earrings, so two of my earrings are on there. And there are actually three things, but I'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, I think it will work, because at least I don't have to miss out completely, but I get to like review my choice like before, as opposed to just mindless shopping. I get to think about if I really want them, and also waiting kind of trains my mind to come out of that fear of missing out, rather than thinking I have to buy it straight away. And also I will put, obviously, whatever comes up that I don't see myself parting with completely for now, I can put on the wish list, and then I have several items on there, so I get to make a better choice about which ones to get if I can't get them all, as opposed to just mindless spending, and then maybe by the end of the month you don't have any money left to get what you really wanted. So it will help me review that. So I just wanted to share that I changed my mind on wish lists. I think they can be helpful, at least it's the best I can do for now. And the second thing I wanted to share, sorry if the camera is like wobbling, maybe I should sit down. Do you want to see the beautiful sky in the background? Here you go. Isn't that pretty? Wow, it's actually more orange on camera than in real life. Okay.
Let me quickly sit down and then I'll tell you.
The second thing is something I already saw before I started the low buy. It's a perfume I saw in a pharmacy. And for some reason, and I almost bought it, but I didn't, which is good. I decided to wait for at least a week, but I didn't feel satisfied with putting it on the wish list for some reason, and I don't know why that is. And I've probably already waited for it for a month or two. I don't know, but I don't go to that pharmacy that often. But it doesn't feel that long. I don't know. but I decided to wait for another week. At least I'm waiting a week, but it would be better to wait for a month. It would be better to make do with it without it for like I can't speak, to not get it at all. And I noticed this bad feeling. I don't understand what it is, how to resolve it, where it's coming from. But I feel like I form the bad feeling of letting go. And I feel like, why am I forming attachments to things that I don't even own yet? But if getting it in a week is the best I can do, then at least I'm waiting for a week. At least I'm doing that. But I don't really need a perfume, but I don't have a woody one like this one. It's called Charm, by the way. It doesn't make sense really, but for me, perfumes smell different. Clothes of like all t-shirts fulfill the same function. I know they also look different, so it doesn't really make sense, but in my mind, all the jeans fulfill the same function, whereas perfumes smell different. To me, it makes a difference. I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But anyway, it's harder for me, I think. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been tested yet. Because in my mind, I'm already doing so good with shopping less. But in reality, I've only just done an H&M haul, and I've been buying things that I needed that were on my wish list. By the way, I'm returning the belt. I don't know if this is the video to put this in, but I had a belt, a Levi's belt, okay? Bought off Amazon for $32.99, which I think is quite a bit of money to spend on a belt, because I could have gotten one for less than $20, and maybe that would have been better, because so I went to the shoe repair guy, and he told me the quality is worse than Poundland quality, and it's made to last for 6 weeks, and then it will fall apart. And that's what you get for $32.99. So really pay attention to what you're buying, and maybe if you have a shoe repair shop close to you where the guy is like knows what he's doing and stuff, then maybe ask them. Luckily I got to return it, so I returned it today, and for free, which is great. I thought I had to pay for the return postage, but it was actually free. And yeah, I don't know if I should write. I'll probably leave a review that it's really bad, because luckily I saw that the leather looked like plastic and it looked cheap to me, but I thought maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But he knows, and he told me, he confirmed it. So yeah, I have a good instinct, I guess. I have to shop online for my size. And online it's harder to see what actually looks expensive and what looks cheap. What's a good quality? It doesn't have to look expensive, but you know what I mean, good quality. And so I don't know what to do, where to get my next belt from. Maybe I'll make do with the one that I have for now. I mean, this should last me for a while, and I can stay on the lookout for a new one that's a bit bigger. Yeah, I can do that. Oh my god, my arm from holding the camera. But now I forgot what I was talking about before with the perfume. I wanted to share some advice, because a lot of people say to shop your own closet, so I figured maybe it would help to go through my existing perfumes. So I smelled a lot of them, went through them. It helped. I don't know, I feel like it didn't help, but it reminded me of how gorgeous the scents are that I already have, and I also counted them. So that left me overwhelmed with how much I have. So I feel like it did help in a way, but it didn't help with not wanting the new one. But I still think it's a good thing to try out to do that if you're struggling with the same thing. And yeah, including 4 samples, I had 31 perfumes. 31, that's a lot. And I've used up one of the samples today, It was from Ghost. I only had it because it's expensive. I don't like it, so I just used it up. Then I have another one where I actually bought the perfume after smelling the sample, and the sample's almost finished, so I'll use that up tomorrow. And then I have my 2 expensive samples, but I don't love them as much as my favorites. I discovered I have 4 favorite perfumes. That should be enough, right? I feel like that's a good number. It's not too overwhelming or too wasteful, but it still gives you options if you want to smell different on a different day and stuff. So actually I should be able to do without them. I love beautiful scents. What can I do? I don't know. I want to say I can use the other ones up, but that will just take so long. But I want to use the ones that I haven't used recently more often. So anyway, even if I buy this perfume in a week, if that's the best I can do, then at least I'm doing that. But also, like, I feel like in my mind, my brains wanted to tell me this can be the last perfume you buy before your low buy and stuff. But I feel like if I'm making excuses like this at the beginning, then I'll just continue to do that with other items. I feel like now it's starting to actually test me how hard it actually is when you're really in love with something. So this was what the low buy was for, to not buy things you don't need, and it's harder than I thought. So I don't know whether I'll succeed, but I feel like if I don't succeed this time, then I'll never succeed at it. And I reminded myself how proud I would be if I actually managed to stick to my low buy. Yeah, I found one perfume that I had forgotten I had. It's only cheap from Poundland, so I thought I could let go of this one for the new one, because then at least it's 1 in, 1 out. But sorry for the lighting, by the way. It's already evening. I mean, it's not evening, it's like late afternoon, but it's getting dark early nowadays. It gets dark early nowadays. But that was more a rule for when you slip, that you can then choose to let go of something else or return the item. But like I said, if this is the best I can do, then I will do it. Oh my god, this video is 12 minutes long. I probably won't be able to cram a lot of other updates in, but at least I hope this is useful for someone. I hope you're getting to learn. I don't know if I talk too much, but I feel like I want to share with people what I am looking for when I go on YouTube. Like, I want to learn those things, and there's never any information out there. I have to figure out myself how to stop shopping or how to declutter, like how to deal with your attachments. I don't know where to find information on that. There are a few books, but I don't know, it's not really as deep as I need it to be. So I kind of want to share with you what I find out in case you need that. Let me know if it's too much. If I go into too much detail, please let me know. I can always try to edit more out, but it's difficult. I never know what to leave in and what to edit out. But anyway, I don't know if I'll continue with these low buy updates though, because it's a lot to film. There are always these little things you learn, and it's just a lot to film it all. But I hope you liked this one so far. If you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you're interested in low buy updates and decluttering videos and things like that. And I don't know if I'll make more updates. I'll either see you in a second or I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I hope this helped. This is the next day, and I just wanted to say that in one of my videos, which I'll try to link up here or here, I saw myself complaining about H&M quality, and then at the same time I said I wouldn't really be investing in like really expensive items. So I guess I realized it doesn't really make sense to complain about quality and then at the same time not invest in new quality. But I need to see what fits in my budget, and I'll probably just go with a good middle way. And I love thrifting or shopping on eBay, so I'll probably like be able to find good quality items for less. So yeah, that's what I'll do if I need something. But I haven't been very successful with my belt as of yet. But anyway, I think that's it for this low buy update. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like if you did, and remember to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Tune back in.